I get this question all the time. People are like, how do you max out a roof only claim? So that can be one of your selling points that you talk about, right? Like, guys, I'm going to show you, because especially there are areas of the country where the houses are brick, do not have gutters, and they literally are just 3-tab shingles and felt. So obviously I've got stuff that I train on stuff like that in my program as well all the time. So I get on the phone with people that are talking about wanting to learn how to maximize their claims, and they're like, what do you do when it's a roof only? So what these guys are typically asking about is it comes from two things. One is they want to know like overhead and profit, right? Because they believe that you need 3 trades because that's the smokescreen objection that adjusters give them. But the other thing is, you know, there's a lot of money in the little miscellaneous stuff for siding, fascia, window wraps, you know, all those other trades that would overall make the claim go up without necessarily having the profit margin of the roof being where it needs to be or where they'd like it to be. So that's where that's coming from, just that helps you kind of get in their headspace about it. But that's going to be a huge selling point, is like how to maximize your roof only claims, right?
Okay, cool. Yeah.
So that's like, write that down or put a star next to it, and that's going to be a huge selling point. So just things to
driver. Okay. Yep, that's a huge pain point for them then.
Yep. Cool. Okay, so carry on. So we were talking about supplementing roof only, creation of macros.
Okay. Yeah, macros. And then we're going to supplement a multi-trade estimate. It has a siding, fascia paint, gutters, fencing. Talk about, you know, other structures and how you can put that in a, you know, a separate folder or coverage type.
Perfect.
Issues, stuff like that. We're talking about components and supporting events, so that when State Farm says, hey, the masking is included in the paint, you go, well, if you go to your components, it doesn't have any materials for masking, that kind of stuff. That's important. So we're going to go into that in that same module right there.
Perfect.
Module 10, now this is where I start getting away from estimating and more into sketching, and I need to know if this is something that you think is useful or